him!
Oh, you're trying to give me a heart attack?
Is it time for the story now?
What was that?
What?
That sound?
I didn't hear anything. Now come on, please.
Now, hang on a minute. I remember that we agreed that you could stay up longer to watch your film and I would be allowed a while to read.
I didn't agree to that. You said it and I nodded. I didn't agree.
Dear, oh dear. Oh, young lady, I don't know. Well, all right then, you win. Go on upstairs and choose a book and I'll be up in a minute. Eh, dear, oh dear. Oh dear, Right then, what's it to be? Harry Potter again?
I don't think so.
Oh, when did you stop liking that?
Ages ago. They're kids' books.
Oh, so you won't want Matilda or the Witches then?
No.
Well, what would you like me to read then?
I was reading one of your books about Celtic myths and stuff. There was one about the mother's something. It looked pretty good. Can you read that one?
The Mother's Blessing?
Yeah, that was it, yeah. It had this picture of a lady and she had like wings with gold and sparkly, but not sparkly because it was on paper.
I don't think that's appropriate, sweetheart.
Oh, Grandpa, please.
Oh, it's not a children's book. It's a bit scary. I don't want you to be frightened and have nightmares.
I won't. I don't have nightmares anymore, I promise.
Okay. You win again. Oh dear, oh dear. The Mother's Blessing. Known in Welsh folklore as the Tylwyth Teg, or fairies, most readily identified with the West Country Pixies. They have an appearance that is best described as monstrous, repulsive and ugly.
How ugly?
How ugly? Well, they have dark grey skin, little or no hair. What they do have is on their back and their sides, with very bushy eyebrows, long noses and pointed chins. They ride horses during a fairy raid, and they dance and sing and play. They make fairy rings and they bestow riches on those they favour. But you must be careful, as these gifts vanish if they're spoken of.
What's a bestow?
Well, to bestow something is like giving someone a gift. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right. They like to play games, moving things in the house, opening the windows, tying shoelaces together, stealing children. Most notably, these fairies stole small children, usually when they were very young, 1 or 2, sometimes only a few months old, sometimes older children, 9, 10.
They sound nasty.
The fairies would sweep in the middle of the night and take these children, swapping them for their own little ones, changelings. It was thought that they needed children to feed upon. Mothers had to take precautions not to leave their babies unattended for fear of losing them unknowingly. Meanwhile, the changeling would remain in the human realm, causing trouble, being mischievous, and draining resources. If a mother's child was found to be a changeling, they would try many barbaric ways of switching them back. Calling the fairies by the title Mother's Blessing was thought to appease them. Keeping them happy was supposedly the best way of keeping their children alive. It all started when a local farmer's wife found a baby changeling on her doorstep, searching for milk. She was so repulsed, she shot it. And before she knew what was happening, the adult appeared, screaming threats of violence and death and much worse.
What's worse than death?
For a mother, stealing her firstborn. Many years later, the farmer's wife had such a beautiful child, so beautiful in fact, she was constantly afraid that he should come to the attention of the fairies. And for 10 years she was tormented. She left the house just briefly one day when, upon her return, she found the front door was open and was horrified to hear wheezing inside a cupboard. What she finally discovered was something that resembled an old man, withered, drained and croaking the word, "Mother." Little did she know, she'd been raising a changeling for 10 years. Right then, it's bedtime. That's the end for today. Finish it tomorrow if you really want to.
Grandpa, you can't tell a story without an ending.
No, that's it. Look, tomorrow, don't read a book all at once. Read it chapter by chapter. And this chapter has just ended. Good night, sweetheart. Try and get some sleep.
Can you check behind the door, please?
There's nothing here. You've nothing to fear.
In the wardrobe?
Wardrobe? Oh!
What?
What a mess!
Check under the bed. There's someone under my bed. There's something on my bed.